Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
When those bad things happen to people around you, what are you going to do? How are you going to lead? Are you going to get angry? Are you going to get frustrated? Are you going to lash out at people? Who are you going to lash out at anyways? Are you going to start going down the spiral of negativity? Are you going to let this horrible situation dictate the way you feel and the way you handle it? Are you going to fall over and fall down and fall apart? Or are you going to lead?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambo Radio. I am your host, Genty. Twitter and Instagram, Genty523. Whew. Heavy stuff from my boy Jocko. Jocko Willing Podcast, episode 44. Are you going to let things bring you down, or will you stand up and lead? Bad things happen to good people, but will you be a victim, or will you lead? This week, I experienced muscle spasms so severe, so painful, that I even questioned my existence on earth. I couldn't believe. I said, how could I be living in this much pain? How is this possible? Well, I can tell you how I got there. Overworking. That's right. Once again, in my duties, per as usual, many people making a mess of things. And me being the hard worker that I am, I say, no, I'll clean it up. Jen's got it. Not realizing that this particular task involved picking up 60 to 100-pound boxes and going up and down a 15-foot ladder for 6 hours by myself with no help, which, of course, induced my neck and my back into the most severe muscle spasms. Very rarely I get these, but when I do get them, they are so debilitating. I can barely drive. I can barely talk. I can barely walk. I can barely eat. Cough, sneeze, pretty much live. It's just absolutely excruciating pain from a previous injury I sustained in high school. I had a diving accident and had another diver actually land on top of my head during a dive, which really fucked up my neck and my back, still to this day. So I have to be super careful about overworking myself, and between training hard because I want to get in shape for Ellis Mania, I'm dieting, I'm doing all this crazy stuff, not sleeping right, of course, and then working hard at work. My body just went, you suck. You suck. And I quit. So my body just shut down and just went into the most severe muscle spasms that I've had before, but they just suck. They're awful. I go to the doctor for a muscle relaxer. It really doesn't work. So why waste my time? So I just, for 4 days straight, was in excruciating pain. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't do much of anything. And the pain was just so bad. I wanted to walk into oncoming traffic because I just could not bear the second of being in pain anymore. But I had some cool things to focus on, which is what Jocko was saying is, are you going to fall down? Are you going to let bad things are going to happen to you? It doesn't matter who you are, but the point is, it's what you do when those bad things happen. Are you going to fall down? Are you going to be a victim of it? Or are you going to stand up and lead? And that fourth day, I had just about had enough. I said, fuck this. It's over. I'm checking out. This is it. I'm done. I can't handle this anymore. I can't handle this anymore. And for whatever reason, I just got some sort of surge of power. And by the fifth day, I just didn't want to be a victim of the pain anymore. And I said, fuck this. I'm going to be in pain. I'm going to be in pain. And this is life. This is what we do. Pain is just going to be part of this vicious cycle. And I just have to ride the wave. I just have to keep going. I have bills to pay, 2 pups I love coming home to, and a shitty ass cat, maybe not so much. But I love my life, and I don't want to kill myself because the pain is so bad. I want to get things done. I still have things I want to achieve in my life. And so I just said, fuck it. I don't care about the pain. I'm just working through the pain. I'm just moving. I'm just doing what I got to do. I trained with the pain. It was horrible, but I felt better after I trained. I felt really good. I felt that if I could somehow survive being in a kickboxing match with people and have severe muscle spasms and be happy afterwards, I'm good. Life is good. And the fact that the most important thing to me was trying to make it to this get together this weekend with some of the illest fam. So you guys keep my heart beating. As far as, I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit on myself. I want to keep going. I want to be the best person that I can be. And me lying in bed was not being the best person that I could be. It was, a lot of negative Nancy things going on. So I had to just get the fuck out of that and get back to Rambo Oprah. And I'm feeling so much better. To people who reached out to me, who helped me, thank you for being patient with me, because I was fucking pissed. I was in so much pain. I just lacked common sense. But thank you. I appreciate all of you who reached out to me and were helpful for that, because I didn't know. It was not looking good, guys. It was bad. But luckily, I only get those spasms maybe 3 to 4 times a year. So this was the first one. So 3 to 4, 3 more to go. I'll say that. Maybe none. Let's hope so. Mother's Day was incredible. I got to celebrate with the wonderful brunch with the Parentals, and everything was going wonderful until my mom says, let's go get junk food. And I got, God, Mom, I'm on my diet. Do you mind? She's like, but I'm not. I said, okay, Mom. Well, I'll go, I'll participate, but just know, don't get mad at me if I don't eat any of the food with you guys. So we're sitting there, and she's like, eat your food. It's getting cold. And I said, Mom, I can't eat this food. It's not part of my diet. I got to eat this and this between this time. And then I can have junk food on the cheat day. Oh, well, that's just ridiculous. Why don't you just live your life? I was like, oh, easy for you to say, lady. You already got a man. Easy for you to say you found somebody, and which, by the way, you two barely like each other. So, excuse me for trying to get a hot bod so I can find somebody I like. God damn it. I mean, just going back and forth with my mom is like, okay, you win, and you're never going to win with the mom. Moms are always right. Just let them go. But particularly engaged in a conversation with my father. And he proceeds to tell me, I don't know what happened, but we somehow got on the conversation of Bob Marley. And for whatever reason, My dad has a beef with Bob Marley. Jenny, did you hear the people that like this Bob Marley? I'm like, yeah, Dad. He's from where you're from. Jamaica. You should like him too. Oh, he is not that good. There were plenty of reggae guys around before him and after his time that were good. I'm like, okay, name them. And he starts naming these whack-ass people. I'm like, I pull up their names on Spotify. They got like less than 1,000 streams. I'm like, Dad, seriously, Bob Marley, one song has over 52 million streams. Excuse me, sir, you need to sit down. What you're talking about is nonsense. I know, Jenny, I was born there. I lived there in a time when the Bob Marley became popular. He is terrible. And you know what else is terrible? Marijuana. I'm like, oh my God. Do yourself a favor. I said, Dad, make sure you don't tell anybody that you're actually from Jamaica because they're going to look at you fucking sideways for A, not liking Bob Marley, and B, not liking pot. What the heck is wrong with you? I've never seen anything like it. Conservative Jamaican guy who doesn't like Bob Marley or marijuana. You see people why I'm crazy? That's the household I grew up in. Jenny, what are you listening to? I'm like, oh, it's this cool song by Bob Marley called Exodus. Oh my God, this is terrible. Turn it off. Oh my God, okay. Well, what about this song, Dad? This is cool. One love. No, this is awful. This is terrible music. And look at him. He's smoking reefer. This is awful. You are not allowed to listen to this. I'm like, not allowed to listen to this. You are too young. I'm like, Dad, I'm 12 years old. That is too young to listen to Bob Marley. I'm like, oh my God, dude, seriously. As soon as you leave my room, I'm going to put Bob Marley back on. You know that, right? He's like, not if I take your tapes away. I'm like, okay, well, I have CDs too. Oh, well, then I'll take those too. I'm like, okay, but somebody else is going to be playing it somewhere else, and I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to go to my friend's house and listen to it. He's like, well, you shouldn't be friends with people who listen to Bob Marley and smoke marijuana, and will close my door. And I'm like, oh. Dad! This is crazy, man. What in the hell is the matter with you? He's like so afraid that if you listen to Bob Marley, you're going to smoke weed and you're just going to throw your life away or something. It's ridiculous. He's just so afraid of life. Unbelievable. I'm just like, oh man, I have all of these Bob Marley CDs. I've never smoked pot in my life. It's cool. It's all good, man. Everything's all right.
Into my work, asking stupid questions. Yeah, it's customer of the week. Yeah, that's right, customer of the week. Stupidest of the stupidest. Dumbest of the dumbest. The customer of the week. It's time for customer of the week. That's right, this is the stupidest of the stupidest. The dumbest of the dumbest. The wackiest of wackies. The wackies. The wackadoos of all time. Coming into my work, asking me stupid questions. Here they are. It's customer of the week. Yeah, that's right, customer of the week. Stupidest of the stupidest. Dumbest of the dumbest. The customer of the week. It's time for customer of the week. That's right, the stupidest of the stupidest. The dumbest of the dumbest. The wackiest of wackies. The wackies. The wackadoos of all time. Coming into my work, asking me stupid questions. Yeah, it's customer of the week. Yeah, that's right, customer of the week. Stupidest of the stupidest. Dumbest of the dumbest. The customer of the week. It's time for customer of the week. That's right, this is the stupidest of the stupidest, the dumbest of the dumbest, the wackiest of wackies, the wackies, the wackadoos of all time. Coming into my work, asking me stupid questions. Here they are. It's customer of the week. Yeah, that's right, customer of the week. Stupidest of the stupidest, dumbest of the dumbest, the customers of the week.
Customers of the week. This week, I had an older gentleman come up and tell me and refuse to call me a lady, which is fine. I don't have a problem with it, but it was certainly an awkward conversation between myself as an old guy and my coworkers. Listen to it. Hello, sir. How you doing? Oh, thank God, Sonny. I need some help. And my coworker says, oh, sir, she can help you. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Listen up, Sonny. I need some help. I was wondering. I had a stroke. So everything is backwards in my mind. And I wanted to know what you think about the doctor. I heard the doctor's bad. Well, sir, that's not necessarily true. We actually need doctors. So what you're saying, sir, is that doctors are good? Because I thought they're bad. No, sir, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you need to do the appropriate research with your blood work and know exactly what you're doing. If you're just coming in to buy vitamins, you're just guessing what's wrong with you when you don't really know. Well, that's what I was thinking, my friend. So, Sonny, tell me. So, yeah, Jen can help you. Yeah, her name badge, it says Jen on it. Yeah. So, Sonny, I want to ask you. What's your name? It says there. It's Jennifer, sir. Okay, so anyway, Sonny, I want to know, what do you think about whole wheat bread? I'm like, oh, well, I don't really eat bread. So what you're saying is bread is bad? I'm like, no, sir, that's not what I'm saying. I don't really like bread. Oh, so what you're saying is that I shouldn't eat bread at all? No, sir, that's not what I'm saying. I don't like it. Look at my name badge, Jen. Jen does not like bread. You are your own person. What is your name? Oh, it's Nick. Nice to meet you, Sonny. Okay, well, sir, did you actually have like a vitamin question? Oh, of course I do. Come with me. Okay, sir. So listen, I want to know about these pills here. It says libido on there, and I want to know, does it really work for your penis? I'm like, sir? I was like, I don't know, because I'm only just giving you feedback from what I hear from customers, and they like it a lot. We sell a lot, but I haven't personally tried it myself because I don't have one. He's like, oh, that's kind of weird. Did you lose it in an accident or something? No, sir. I have a vagina. I have a veg. I was like, sir, I don't have a penis. He's like, oh my God, that's just terrible. So anyway, Sonny, what do you think? Do you think I should try that? I'm the tender age of 85, and I want to give it to the missus, but I'm not sure yet. What do you think? I was like, well, you can try it, sir. We're just not liable if something happens to you. Do you have any, heart conditions or anything? Well, so what you're saying is that I can try this and nothing will happen? I'm like, no, sir, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you take this and you die, your family can't sue us. Or if you get sick, you can't sue us or something. Oh, so what you're saying is if I take this and something happens to me, that you're not responsible. It's my fault? I'm like, yeah, sort of in a roundabout way, sir. Okay, Sonny, you don't have to yell. I'm like, sir, I wasn't yelling. He's like, gosh, just you can just keep it down. I'm a little embarrassed about you yelling about me getting some boner pills. I'm like, sir, I'm not yelling. You're the one who's actually yelling about boner pills. And then I realized, he's like, I've had a stroke. Everything that's backwards is opposite to me. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I was like, sir, your boner pills are going to be up the front of the store. And he's like, thank you for being discreet and not yelling. Thank you for whispering. I don't want everybody to know that I'm taking these pills. I'm like, sir, everybody knows now because I have to yell to tell you. Oh, God. Fucking weirdo. And the last dude came up. He was the same thing. All about these boner pills, right? The natural Viagra. He comes up and he goes, hey, you, hey, come over here.
My name is Bucks, and I'm here to fuck.
I gotta send my wife away. Get the fuck out of here. Go on. Go to the front of the line. I'll come meet you later. Meet you. Go on, keep moving. I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. That's kind of weird. And I was like, sir? And he goes, that's just my wife. She likes it when I yell at her.
My name is Bucks, and I'm here to fuck.
These here dick pills, do they really work? And I was like, I I guess that's just the feedback I get from people. I don't really use dick pills, so I don't know. And he's like, well, of course not. You're a lady. Of course you don't use dick pills. But I was just asking if you knew if they worked for a guarantee or my money back. And I was like, well, you'll have to ask up front, but I think they'll exchange it if it doesn't work or something. And he's like, okay, thank you. I'm really trying to give it to my wife hard, but she's being a little stubborn. You got something to like make her drowsy or make her like not moody? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, whoa. I was like, well, make sure she consents to this. Like, I'm not telling you something so you can like date rape your wife. What the fuck? The fuck, bitch? He's like, yeah, well, she's just like she can be just a bitch sometimes, and I'm just trying to get it in.
My name is Bucks, and I'm here to fuck.
Is officially awkward. I was like, well, sir, these are some things here for mood. They're not gonna knock her out, but she would need to decide what she feels best represents her. Oh, well, all right. And then he walks by the Suzanne Summers display and goes, Suzanne Summers? Suzanne Summers? Chrissy from Three's Company? She has books. Well, just look at her. I don't even think she's read a book in her whole life.
My name is Bucks, and I'm here to fuck.
Agree? I was like, I don't know, sir. I just know these books are here. Well, why is she writing all these books about? She doesn't do anything. All she does is act and then lay on her back.
My name is Bucks, and I'm here to fuck.
This is getting fucking awkward. And he's like looking at her books and he's like, diets? She's never been on a diet. She's always been skinny. Why do you guys sell these Suzanne Summers diet books if she's never even been on a diet? I was like, you'd have to ask Suzanne. And he's like,
my name is Bucks, and I'm here to fuck.
And then walks away with his little boner pills. And I was like, oh my God. I was like trying to wave to his wife. I was like, yo, you got to divorce that guy. You got to just leave in the middle of the night, say you're getting a gallon of milk at the store, and never come back. Holy shit. What an asshole.
My name is Bucks, and I'm here to fuck.
I wanted to give you guys a dream update. That's right, my dreams, my goals. And I've been trying to encourage you listening to do the same. Pursue these dreams and goals. We're running out of time, people. Life's too short. You got to get after this thing. You got to get the fuck up and do it. Just do it. So my stand-up update. Sad news. The place I want to do stand-up at is only one day a week. So I'm going to be probably doing stand-up near my town, which means I'm not going to be as comfortable because my town's not exactly gay friendly. And I was really hoping to do some open mics in Los Angeles because I know they're more comfortable with the gay, you know? But, so I guess I'm going to have to just start in my shithole town and get tomatoes thrown at me or gay bashed to get my comedy out there because I want to do stand-up, guys. No more wasting. No more wasting precious time. I want to get out there and achieve my goal. I want to see what I can do. And also, some good news. I have stepped up to the plate and let my instructor know that I want to become a kickboxing teacher. And he said he's going to help me. Holy shit. This is great news. He was more receptive to me being a teacher than my own parents were. I told my parents, I said, hey, I'm interested in doing this, and I'd be making the same amount of money I make now. And I'd be way more happier. Oh, well, that's because he's got a different situation. He's got a 2-income family, and your father and I, we don't work, and you're the only one working, and if you do that job, you might not, I was like, oh my gosh. Couldn't you just be supportive? Aren't you the same lady who says, I support you? But then backhanded compliment. So I was just like, oh God, really? You're really... Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I was just like, oh, come on, Mom. I know you always say you want to be supportive of me, but then when I assert my ideas or visions, you give me the negative. The negatives, and never the positive. And I know you're trying to tell me that there's pros and cons in a situation, but overly focuses on the negative part of it. I'm just like, okay, goodbye. Hanging up the phone. Like, I can't handle that negativity. I don't want it in my life. It's brought me down too much. I've got things to do and no time to waste. I must pursue my goals. I am on the pursuit. I'm on the pursuit of happiness. I know everything that shines ain't always gonna be gold shine. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. See, I'm on the pursuit of happiness. And I hope you listening to the show are too. You're on the road. You're on the avenue. You're on the speedway. You're on the M1 to happiness. You're on the motorway, the freeway, the toll road, whatever the fuck. We gotta get this shit done, people. Life's too fucking short. Gotta go. Just fucking do it. Diet update. Well, 6 weeks has come to an end. I have not gained or lost a pound. I did lose inches. I have had a few people tell me that I look like I've lost some weight. So I will continue to stay on this diet, but I'm going to change. I'm going to make some adjustments and see how I do. But for the most part, I want to lose the weight so I can feel great and not have so much pain in my back, pain in my knees, pain in my neck, just overall pain. And I also want to be fast enough to catch everybody in my kickboxing class. Come on. I'm tired of being last. I'm always in last place running. Everybody's always doing laps around me. I suck. But I want to get better. I want to improve. I want people to believe when I tell them that I kickbox or that I work in vitamins, that they believe me and don't give me the crazy eyes like, what the fuck? What's this fat ass lady telling me she knows about vitamins? Or what's this fat ass lady telling me she kickboxes? Huh? You look like a couch potato. And then I have to show them. I have to get my phone out and physically show them my fights on YouTube. Genty TV. And they go, oh shit. You weren't lying. I'm like, yes, I'm a big lady, okay? I'm a big ass lady man. I'm a big ass man girl. But I can move, motherfuckers. Don't just think that I'm just some overweight lesbian man shit that I can't get the job done. I can. But I could do it better. And that's what I want to do. I want to do better. So this week, I'm off for my birthday. So that means I'm eating whatever the fuck I want. Judge me if you will, but I will simply chew on my crisps louder and chug more wine. Thank you. Good night. Pass me the cupcakes. The royal wedding occurred this past Saturday, and it was the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. What an incredible show for the country of Britain and potentially a way to break down some barriers in diversity. Prince Harry is a white Englishman, and he married a half-black, half-white American girl. To the state of some people, to the point where they were sending death threats. I think this was a really cool ceremony to show that some common ass lady, regular old Joe, living her life, had some kind of fucked up shit happen. We all do. But then married her prince, literally got that fairy tale wedding. I think that is so rad. And what I think is cool is people can relax about this whole racist shit. Yeah, of course, she's biracial, she's half black, half white. But the whole thing is still kind of a stigma for a white dude to marry a half black, half white chick, or even a black chick, or myself. I've experienced a lot of hatred because I mainly won't date everybody else but black chicks. And boy, oh boy, this upsets the black community. Or I have experienced people yelling. People I've dated in the past. Why are you with a white girl? Why are you taking our women? Shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? I wasn't trying to date you in the first place. I have a preference. It's just not black people. Please understand this. Do not get upset at somebody I'm dating. You're like, oh, you're stealing her. Like, what the fuck? I was never around for you to steal me. So there. It's just one of those things where now that we've seen this, the world has 43 million people watch this, and I'm sure many more have watched the replays. It really was a good ceremony. And I would say the worst part of it was the pastor. The pastor was just like, Jesus said, and just bumbling on. Oh my God. Even Harry and Meghan wanted to kill themselves watching it. You could tell watching them, and he's like, oh God, bloody shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man. Oi. Oh man, but it really moved me because, as you know, my cold, icy heart is starting to believe in love less and less within each day. As I get catfished repeatedly, as I see hotties with the bodies keep on walking past me. So when I see a loving ceremony like that and all of the accoutrements, all of the hoops and everything that Harry went through to marry Meghan, to find her, to court her, to do all of these things, pulled out all the stops. He did everything he could. And then, he still asked for his grandma's blessing, but at the end of the day, he's like, you know what? I'm not going to get the throne. So fuck this. I want to marry who I want to marry. And fuck y'all. So if she's a commoner, then she's a commoner. And then I think that's really cool. But it just was very loving and touching, and I'm not really that emotional. So watching it, I was like, oh, maybe there is hope for love. Or there's hope for love for other people, just not me. Oh my God. Yes, each day that I live in single land, I literally almost want less and less to be in Couplesville. It's like, I'm officially so picky now. I'm starting to believe that she does not exist. There's always someone for somebody. So maybe there is one for me. I don't know. We'll see. I'm approaching a birth date. I'm only getting older, and unfortunately, there is just less and less options for me. And rather than me just settling once again, I'd rather just pull myself out of the game completely, which fucking sucks. This is crazy. Sucks. But I'm running out of options, people. There's just these hotties with the bodies only want to date hotties with the bodies, and I shouldn't have to lower my standards again just to be with somebody. I'm not going to do that shit. So there, catch that dirt. This weekend I went to Celtic Gladiators MMA in Burbank, California. That's right. I linked up with the Ellis fam, the Abby Chubby, the Jim 5000, and the Gen 1, and the Urin. And we went to go watch the Eddie and Jackson fight. And this is kind of a crazy story. Eddie Jackson is really cool. I would love to box like that guy. He's got good hands, a warrior spirit that I admire. And of course, he's Jason's trainer. So what the fuck? And I remember my Eddie Jackson story, the first time I met this guy, after they had announced the fights for Ellis Mania 10. And he gives me the look over, and he tells the girl I was fighting at the time, who he was training, Amy Nipoliopoulos, he tells her, he says, you got this in the bag. And I just thought, oh my God, this whole time I was like, what the fuck have I got myself into? This chick trains with Eddie Jackson. This chick trains with Ellis. Like, I'm going to be fighting Eddie and Ellis in the ring with a giant set of tits. What the fuck have I got myself into? And, I understand that she paid for training from him. So, of course, he's going to be in her corner and support her. And I would read their mouths. I would see them talking to each other at the event, and I would just read what they're saying, because there'd be a little ways away, but I would just kind of glance over and see what they were saying to each other. And of course it wasn't positive things about me. But I just thought, oh man, I really look up to you. Fuck, this guy's shitting on me. And I went into that fight thinking, fuck, this is it. I'm going to get my ass beat. And once that bell rang, once I hit her with the first punch, it was over. It was fucking over. And to the point where I remember at one point, I punched her and I looked over at him and I seen his face. He's like, oh, fuck. After that, we were homies after that. He couldn't believe that shit. And neither could I, because I was expecting to lose that fucking fight. Ellis Mania 10. One of the best days of my life ever. Yeah, it's incredible. But needless to say, now we're cool. We're totally cool. We've had a couple of little chit chats here and there, but he's encouraged me to come and train at the gym he trains at, and I would love to, except it's fucking far away. I live a goddamn hour and 40 minutes away from LA. Shit sucks, man. But I'm gonna make the journey there. I was supposed to do it on my birthday coming up this Wednesday, but I don't know now. I really just want to sleep in. I never sleep in. I'm constantly going. I feel like I'm being lazy by sleeping in on my birthday, but fuck, I feel like I just really need to do this. I'm constantly going places, doing things for people, and I really just need to chill the fuck out. That's it. There's my decree. My birthday, don't buy me any shit. I just need to chill the fuck out. Best gift ever. So, but went to go support Eddie fight, and unfortunately, the fight ended within the first minute or so. Dude just went for the takedown and grabbed Eddie, grabbed his leg, and Eddie fell back. And the way he fell back, the dude just yanked on his leg to pull him down. And I heard something fucking pop in his leg, and he was in excruciating pain. And that fucking sucked. That really sucked. Because afterwards, not only was my dude in pain, the homie's in pain, you know, he was really trying to make a run for this fight. And he said, win or lose, that he would be retiring. But if you retire, you want to retire on a good note, you know, and things don't always work out like that, you know. It just sucked. It sucked for him. I felt bad for him. And then to top it off, he was already in the back. The dude got on that got the win, in air quotes, got on the microphone, was like, oh, yeah, I was going to win that fight. I'm like, oh my God. We looked at your record, bro. You were like 7 wins and 23 losses or some shit. Like, honestly, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You were going to lose that fight. If Eddie would have been 100% healthy, he would have knocked your ass out. Even at 60% healthy, he would have knocked your ass out. So that motherfucker got lucky. And I hope whoever fights that Quentin Quotavious bitch-ass bitch, I hope they knock him out. That's for sure. And on that note, I'm keeping it short today. I've got things to do. I've got work in 3 hours. It's late as fuck. I haven't slept very good. I only got 1 hour of sleep after that fight. I got to tell you guys real quick. I literally sat in an hour plus worth of traffic coming back from the fight. It should have been an easy drive back, but it was fucking hell. And I only got about an hour of sleep before I had to go back to work. So that sucked. So I'm exhausted. I'm trying to sleep when I sleep. I'm trying to sleep when I can and get this shit moving and get my energy back, because I need to train for Ellis Mania 15. If you haven't already book your fucking tickets now. I might be fighting. Some punk ass bitch called Jason's show and said that he wants to fight a 300-pound lady, and said that he would be able to tire whoever out because they weigh 300 pounds. I'm like, bitch, I'm 250 pounds. You ain't gonna tire my ass out. If anything else, as the rounds go on, I get more energy. So if Ellis books this fight, I might be fighting in my 600-pound fight based off of my 600-pound live show. No, in all honesty, I hope I get in the ring again so I can beat the piss out of this kid for talking shit. Chat shit, get banged. Boom. And on that note, remember, this week, are we going to be a victim? Or are we going to stand and lead? Are we going to let those negative things bring us down? Or are we going to get up and chase our dreams? Are we going to go? Are we going to just do it? Get it the fuck done. By any means necessary. At all costs. You have to get this done for yourself. To better yourself as a good human being. To better yourself for your family, your friends, for everything. And on that note, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. Go back and listen to old shows. They are there. I just went back and realized that as of May 1st, 2017, it has been a year of Rambo for Radio. We have been cranking these out. You have been listening to these shows. You've been loving them. You've been hating them. You've been hating me. You've been loving me. And vice versa. Steak and dick sucks all around. Or steak and vagina tacos all around. The point is, I appreciate what you do for me, and I also would ask that you do these things for me. And you know me, I don't like to ask for things except for a few things each week. Some homework. A, to get after your dreams. B, like, share, and subscribe. C, tell 3 friends, but only if they're cool. That is your homework assignment. Tell 3 friends about Rambo for Radio. Maybe you hated this episode as much as I did, but that's okay, because I gotta get it done for my fucking crazy ass life. Mi vida loca. Tell a friend. Go back and listen to old episodes. That's what I've been doing. Those are good too. And remember, this is your life. And we're gonna get up and do it. Just do it. Stand and lead. Stand and lead with me. Or stand and lead on your own. Lead the charge of Rambo for Radio. We gotta get this thing all the way to the top. I gotta make this thing happen because this is my dream. This is my dream. Mi vida loca on the radio. Or on the podcast. Whatever the fuck you want to call this medium. But I like to call it radio. Because it's coming out your goddamn radio. Alright? Anyway. Until next time. This is Rambo for Radio. Stand and lead with me. The charge this week. And remember, kids, make her laugh so that she forgets that you're ugly as fuck. That's the best advice I have this week. I will be taking it as well. I'll be trying to make all the hotties with the bodies laugh so they forget I'm ugly as fuck and they want to bone me. Just saying. Hola, mami. Mucho gusto. But until next time, this is Rambo for Radio. I'm out.